Hello, Wastelanders. My name is April Hill. Welcome to the Initiative Order and to Vault. This is a Fallout TTRPG set in the Texas Wasteland in 2177. This game is features the new system that I just got my book in today. The new 2D20 system by Modifius that is out, still out to order. So get your copy today. Before we get into tonight's game, let's meet our fantastic players. We will start with Ash.
Hi guys, I'm Utahime. You can find me at Utahime Cosplay on Facebook, Instagram, here on Twitch, and Brianna DeCosta on Twitter. And I play Ash, the super mutant barbarian who loves to smash and bash when she gets a chance. You can also catch me here again on the Initiative Order every other Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific time for Evermore Tales, which has really been an awesome journey, and you definitely should check it out when you get a chance. And also Lady Death Squad at the In Crowd at 6 p.m. on Thursday evenings as well. So yeah, I hope to catch you guys around. But tonight, let's get wasted!
All right, and Sugar Cyrus.
Greetings all, what can I say? It's Jay Casual Campbell. You can find me on all social media at Casual_Campbell, Casual Campbell on Twitch. You can also catch me on the Gilding Light tomorrow for the season finale of She is the Ancient, where I play a Franken Goblin, because you know that's a thing that matters. And tonight, I'm Sugar Cyrus, the rock god of the wasteland, ghoulish and charmish all the way through, spreading love and music to everybody that needs it.
Oh, yeah. And we've got Pawn.
Hey everyone, before I introduce myself, Jordan, you did a great job with Volcania. The season finale was amazing. Good job to everyone.
Thank you.
All of that. Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's right.
You're good. I loved it. It was super good. My name is DeAngelo, and you can find me on social media at @_DeAngelo. I do a lot of tabletop RPG streams and events and all that kind of stuff, and just trying to help the community out with diversity and inclusion. And tonight I'll be playing Pawn, one of my favorite characters of all time. He is a raider who's trying to be better, but he's having struggles. So some things he doesn't quite get, to say it lately. And that's me.
And Peggy Sue.
Well, howdy y'all, I am Taryn, also known as Val Rook on the socials, specifically the Instagram. I am a generally creative human TTRPG streamer, player, person, and a dice maker under the moniker of Umbral Oculus. The dice, look at that beautiful dice, baby! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, you should buy them. You can also check out my dice ventures at UO_dice on the Instagram. I do have a Ko-fi and a subscription option if you want to pay your way to a dice set, because they can be pricey. And I do have a sale coming up in 2 weeks. Announcement coming out this week about the specific date and time. Druid themed sets, my dudes. And tonight I'm playing Peggy Sue. And she's about ready to get her some revenge. Hopefully it don't cost me my own dang hand, since I'm holding a grenade to this wench's face.
Marcus Cole.
Hey, I am Justin, and I play the Slinger of Guns, Marcus Cole, and am looking forward to see if Casual is able to knock the head off of Saffron in one blow.
Just wait to see. And we have Tipper.
Me! I'm just kidding. Hi everybody, I'm Alicia Marie, and I'm Alicia Marie Body on socials, and I'm a costume designer and RPG performer and huge fan of everything that's fitnessy and all that stuff, because I like lifting heavy things and I really like muscles on people. Tonight I am playing Tipper, the synth artificer. I think that's, are we still calling her a synth artificer in this game, or a synth tinkerer? What would we call them, Modifius?
An anomaly.
Technically, they don't have. So you are a homebrew class at this point right now, because there's not a synth playable race in the book. Right now, so we can call you whatever the hell you want to be.
Woo! I am a large plate of spaghetti tonight. And
who's the gang leader?
I'm playing a large plate of spaghetti. And yeah, I like playing her because she's a lot of fun. She's, if you guys have been following the series for a while, she is a very, very, very close to human type synth android. So she's kind of, she's much smarter than she was in the very beginning when I look back then. And also she can eat now. So she's happy. And Ash is her bestest friend in the world.
How did that happen? That's
No one told Ash yet.
Oh, goodness. And my name is April Hill. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram, stiletto DM on Twitter. I'm the overseer for this campaign. I also was in Kanya that just, we had our series finale yesterday. It was a tearjerker. We stayed up like way too late after crying about everything. It was beautiful. So you can catch it on the VOD. It was absolutely beautiful. And I'm also, you can catch me on the Initiative Order doing all kinds of things and various other TTRPG. When I
Letters.
can talk.
Letters.
Yeah, just all over the place, playing with my friends, having a good old time. Before we start the game, let's get into our sponsors. We are sponsored by Session Zero Clothing, D&D inspired streetwear. Use the code ORDER at checkout and you can get 15% off this top and other lovely tops and stickers and whatnot, as well as Norse Foundry that makes artisan dice. Use the code TIO15 at checkout for 15% off. Roaming Player Gear, which makes amazing tabletop gaming supplies. And you can use the code Carnaby20 for 20% off the Dice Tower / Dice Tray combo set. And that is by our own Got DN, who is the Dungeon Master for Evermore Tales that Utahime was just talking about. We also have a new sponsor. We'd like to welcome Frank Lloyd Dice to our sponsors. They create handcrafted tabletop gaming accessories designed with a mid-century modern aesthetic. And their Kickstarter is live now. It was backed after just 3 days. So check out their Kickstarter and get in on it while you still can.
Beautiful stuff.
Yes.
Stunning.
And last but not least, of course, we've got Mithril Armory that creates tinhedrals that are foldable metal dice puzzles. They come in a flat sheet of metal that you fold into a usable dice. They have some beautiful designs by some amazing artists. And you can get your hands on some of these beautiful tinhedrals by entering Wasted in the chat. Enter Wasted in the chat, and during our mid-show break, we will draw a winner, and it could be you. So enter Wasted in the chat, and yeah, you might have a chance to win. All right. If that's everything, which I think it is, let's go ahead and get wasted.
The chocolate didn't make sense.
But it did.
You came, you saw, you hit her right dead in the jaw.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. Whatever.
That sounds like Peggy.
Yep.
Oh, y'all.
That was the recap.
Welcome back. That was the recap. You missed it. Sorry. Chocolate and Jaws and things just happened. Anywho, so last week, as you know, if you were watching live, we did not have our regular campaign. We did have a one-shot about that was related to the campaign. It was a tie-in, a little side story, if you will. It was about how the Blast Off radio station located in Sterling, Texas, came to be. So if you missed that, you can check it out on VOD, on our YouTube, and here on our Twitch. But before that, last time here on Vault, a lot of you had come back. You had traveled back to the Desert Rangers headquarters to confront Saffron about some newly acquired information that you got about her operation and why she kind of gives a wide berth to some of the raiders, and she's so popular here in the wasteland with a lot of shady people. Well, when you got into town, you did meet Kaylee on the before you got into town, you met Kaylee on the outskirts of town when you were thinking about how you were going to sneak into the town. So as some of you could not be seen and get to talk to Lefty, Ash wanted to talk to Lefty, aka Malcolm, to figure out if there was a way to convince him to be on your side instead of Saffron's side. And you were able to do that after going to Kaylee's shop with Kaylee. Pawn stayed back with Hash Brown, afraid to go into town and be seen after last time when Kaylee saw right through the disguise. Kind of. So staying out of town, but the rest of you did go into town. Peggy went straight to talk to Saffron. And Sugar went looking for River, the deputy to Saffron, the second in command, if you will. After going to Kaylee's shop, Lefty, aka Malcolm, did come to the shop, and Ash and Lefty had a really good talk about just where they had been, what it was like fleeing from the vault, and what they've been doing since. And it was also learned, Tipper also learned earlier that day, or earlier the day before, that where Ash came from, what Ash had been through, and why Ash was so infuriated at the sight of Robot. Sugar did overhear this. Yes, Sugar did overhear this, unbeknownst to Ash and Tipper. But now again, when Ash and Malcolm are in the storage room talking about this, Marcus and Tipper are eavesdropping about this conversation. Then Peggy goes in, she storms in, she talks to Saffron. Saffron's like, oh, hey, go get us a drink. We need a drink. And lo and behold, there's a bottle of Utahime in the cabinet, which is the label that Peggy's family made. And it's the tequila they made. So, of course, Peggy asks Saffron, hey, what the hell? And finds out that Saffron's been making deals with raiders. She's been letting them get away with things as long as she gets a cut. And Sugar walks in and starts recording on his Pip-Boy this conversation, and then starts playing it back once River, the deputy, walks in after Lady Luck went and got her. Walks in, hears everything. Then the rest of you start making your way, trying to, that you see that something's going on. And Malcolm went to go gather up the good Desert Rangers, because it looks like something's going down. So everybody is scattering to their homes. He is gathering up the good Desert Rangers. There's other desert rangers about that are loyal to Saffron as well, though, too. But you are making your way up the steps with Peggy has her hand on a grenade on Saffron's desk. Saffron has a gun trained on Peggy under her desk. River is behind against the wall, listening to the recording on Sugar's radio, and Sugar is walking up and socking Saffron in the jaw. I think that's just about everything, yeah? That was a lot. So,
I let go of the grenade. I'm just kidding.
yeah, so, Sugar,
Oh boy.
you have
Jacob.
just punched Saffron in the face. Please roll your attack.
It'd be real awkward if I like critically fail though, wouldn't it?
Defense 3, nerd. This is like, it's like super.
And you're using your aim. I'm going to say that you're using your aim because you did declare that you are punching her in the face. And yeah, so we're going to say that you are punching her in the head.
Next time, call the expert. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. And
Punching
I
in
do
the
have a
face,
pit boy, and that's trigger, so it does not increase the difficulty of called shots.
Oh, okay. Good.
So that's 2 successes with a stacked deck.
Okay, roll your damage.
That is 2 2s and a 5. I don't think I have any effects.
2
No, I have no
2
effects.
and a 5. So that's 5 points of physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you hit her right in the face.
Hold on. Does it deal damage?
Yep, just a little.
Oh, excellent.
Just a
I'd like to
little.
spend a luck point to make it a critical.
Jeez, Sugar.
I love you.
Okay. All
The
right.
critical
Okay.
hits.
Yes.
I'd like to spend a luck point to trigger bloody mess to trigger a random critical on another body part.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay.
She shoots her
Not
knee up and like.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right.
bone.
Another body part. Roll a d20 to let me know what body part.
Her femur.
Please tell me
that
it's her
is a-
funny bone.
You punched her in the elbow.
It's a 7.
Like she slams her arm down or something.
It's very Fallout though. You like shoot with a pistol, and it's like, blah!
I think it's torso, isn't it?
Yep. 7's a torso. Okay. So.
Boob punch.
Cool. So you hit her right in that vagus nerve. It was 1 point of damage, but you do it in such a way that her teeth click and she gets this sickening feeling in the pit of her stomach. So she's stunned and she feels like she's gonna vomit. But I will use action points to still be able to interact with you. I'll use an action point to still do a minor action and interact with you.
That's fair. Because I punched the living daylights out of her.
Wow.
And she's
Deadly
like,
punch.
you're choking back the vomit. You hit like my mother. Now,
That explains a whole lot.
well, you don't get to be like I am with, a happy childhood. So, as
Out
I
of-
was saying,
Yeah, no, I'll wait to do this.
if you want information about Charlie, and, Marcus, as Marcus and Tipper and Ash, you are all on the front porch and you walk into the room.
I see the talk is going real well.
Well, this one,
There's a grenade. The grenade that I got earlier at the camp is sitting with its pin out on the desk. With
Do
my
we
hand
see
up.
this?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
Or
hiding
taking-
it.
Taking
oh yeah,
it
she's
in.
like there. She clearly has a grenade on the desk.
I stand a little closer to the door.
I would be willing to give you information on him, as well as Marcus's family, if you go get these chems for me and help me make this deal with the cowboys.
So you are confirming that that piece of shit's alive. If I don't have any kind of confirmation he's alive, you got
And
to deal with
I
it.
know where he is.
So
no one
how-
else can see where he is but me. So
He's got to
put
be
that
ugly
thing
as
away.
sin. He's got to be real ugly because I lit that bitch on fire.
Yeah, well, he does walk around with a lot of bandages. He looks like a fucking mummy, but he was never really a
Good.
killer, if you ask me.
I mean, he was you know what?
Do you trust a single thing that comes out of this witch's mouth?
Oh, not even a little bit. There's only one person in this world I hate right now a little bit more than you, Saffron.
Really?
That's Charlie. He's the only one that lived?
The only one that I would think would matter to you.
No, that's not necessarily true. I kind of feel like if I could get a hold of anybody that lived through that, I'd probably like to finish them off. I like to clean house.
Yeah, well, 2 of them were able to drag him off. And as far as I know, they're all holed up together.
Marcus?
I'm still a little lost as to where your conversation has led to this.
Saffron is trying to make a bargain with us, hun. She has information on apparently your family.
Well,
and
if she has information on what transpired with my family, I dare to say that I don't think that conversation will go very well.
she also happens to be somewhat responsible, Marcus. She's admitted it. She's been making deals. She's responsible for my family dying too.
How
Sugar,
long? Oh, good.
Sugar, do you still have your holotape playing faintly?
Oh yeah, it's been
On
playing.
repeat?
Yeah.
So Marcus, Tipper, and Ash, you would be able to hear just although Sugar has turned down the Pit Boy, but you can hear Saffron's voice talking to Peggy about everything as you're standing there in the room. And as you're listening to that, somewhere off just outside of town, a very large, very big left-armed individual is trudging down the road rather quickly toward your camp, where Pawn and Hash Brown are enjoying a nice little lunch out in the Texas summer heat.
It's like picnicking while we're like
More chorizo as I'm like feeding it to Hash Brown, listening to Blast Off Radio as they're like playing the jams. That sweet, sweet sounds of Ella Fitzgerald like pours through the speakers. And has anything like audible happens, or does this town look fine right now? And it's just
If you're close enough, do you feel like you'd be close enough? I would say that you're close enough that you can see that you don't really see from where you are. I'd say that you can see that it looks like there were people out on the streets and now there are not. And
Okay,
so
so-
it does look eerie. And then you see this large individual that you've seen before, the right hand or left hand rather of Saffron coming toward you.
Okay, and then I shouldn't make that joke. Okay, so I noticed that's Lefty, right? Because I saw him initially in the town at first. I was like, oh shit, it's the cops! Let's scram! And then I like tell like Hash Brown like to get our stuff. Is all of their equipment still there, or is it just my stuff that's currently at that camp?
It's just yours because they took everything else into town to Kaylee's to sell.
Okay, perfect. Then if I see him coming, has he noticed me yet, or?
Yes, it's like he knew exactly where you were and that he was on the way.
Okay, perfect. So he's gonna...
it seems like he knew exactly where you were, and that he's getting to you.
Okay, then he'll immediately shoot up and like drop the chorizo burrito for Hash Brown, and then just like waits while sweating bullets, and yeah.
And you are disguised as Peter, though. Yes.
Correct. Yeah. So he doesn't have a pompadour right now. His hair is like down. He has a hat on, and he has like just dress clothes on and everything like that. And glasses. Yeah.
Hey! Calm down. It's all right. Peter.
Yes, I am Peter, a traveling merchant. I just like look stuff around. Is he with anyone, or is it just him?
It's just him, and he's like in a hurry, and he looks like kind of frantic and sweaty.
Okay.
Hey, some stuff's going down. Ash said that you'd be out here. Some stuff's going down with Saffron. She just wanted me to let you know. I'm gathering up some of the Desert Rangers. I don't know if there's going to be an attack or what's going to happen, but she just wanted me to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, I am fine. Oh no, an attack. I should go help and see what I can do to fulfill my civic duty. As I thank you for informing me, as I get my equipment and just begin to like march off towards town.
He'll grab you with his big left arm, and although you two are very big, his left hand and left arm are like abnormally, eerily, weirdly large.
Yeah.
Like grabs your shoulder. You know, you look really familiar. Like I've seen you from somewhere else.
Yes, I was an erotic model for many months in a section of my life, and I'm beyond that now. But you, yes, as he just continues to sweat.
Yeah, that might have been it. All right. Yeah, we got to get back. Let's cut a rug. But he's still kind of like eyeing you, just like side eyeing you, like that's not it. As you trudge back to town.
Pay me money and you can see more. As
oh my god.
Where the hell does this come from?
And do I arrive back at town?
Yes. So you would see as you're coming into town, you would see that it's cleared out. There is a group. There's a group of individuals that are standing out, kind of close by the bar that's kind of close to the Desert Rangers headquarters, but everybody else, like the town's like a ghost town, and you can see that Kaylee's shop is boarded up, and you could hear the soft moans and "Oh, Simon," and then like just banging in the and someone saying hallelujah in her church.
Wow, someone needs to file a noise complaint. My God, there's children around.
So you are making your way down the street and back inside. You hear this recording playing. Marcus, Tipper, and Ash. Peggy has her hand on a grenade. Sugar has just punched Saffron in the face, and she's still kind of like glaring at you a little bit. Sugar.
Marcus would want to, well, probably keeping his hand on his gun and staying close to the door because of the grenade situation. Would like to ask Saffron, how long have you been conspiring with the Raiders? Because you weren't in charge of the Rangers when my family passed.
She reaches into her desk with her hand that's not on her gun, pulls out something, and you can hear the psh, like an injection as she's injecting something into her leg, and then puts it back in the desk, whatever it was.
Wait, Saffron does this?
Does Marcus recognize it being the consumer of chemicals that he is?
And Sugar's like,
would Ash
right
be paying
here.
attention to that? Like, would she know that she's holding on to a gun or anything?
Peggy and Sugar did know. They could hear the click because she was, when they were conversing with her, they do know that she's got a hand on a gun underneath the desk. And when Peggy put the grenade on the desk, So they do know that there is a gun trained on Peggy at this. Well, it could be on Sugar at this moment. You don't know. You can't see it. It's under the desk. But Sugar, I would say, Sugar, you and Peggy are probably standing close enough to the desk that you could probably see like a stim pack. It's what she was using. That's at least that's what you could see. You would guess that she's got a stim pack that she used.
Not kind of Kim's Marcus uses.
Hold on. She's
Now-
trying to use his stim pack real quick.
Now, Marcus,
I'll let
I
it
gotta
slide.
tell you, she's been trying to climb up the ladder for a while, and apparently it was long enough. She weren't in charge when she let a bunch of criminals ransack my family farm, murder my little sisters, assault me.
It wasn't personal. I told you. And you're better off without him.
You're not really arguing in your favor here, Saffron.
I can tell you
That's
one
what I'm
thing right
saying.
now. If you don't want your brain splattered all over this room, right now, release your hand off of that gun.
I'm not letting go of this gun.
It's
until
not gonna
she-
help you.
Ash is gonna walk closer, and
Wait,
she's
hey.
gonna have her sledge over where the grenade is. Don't
Let
test
me ask you. Let me ask you. You said you know where he's at. You know for a fact where Charlie is. No fucking with me now.
I do.
And what information do you have to bribe Mr. Marcus?
I know who took out your family.
Most of those involved are no longer amongst us.
Well, one calling the shots. Other than me, of course.
Marcus?
I would say I have a counter proposal. If it's amenable to Peggy here,
What's that proposal?
you give us the information, and then you walk away with whatever you can carry.
If you lay another hand, and she looks at you, Sugar, if you lay another hand on me, I guarantee you this place will be crawling with my people. And you won't make it out alive.
Well,
I've made
if
it real
I
clear.
die-
I don't care.
You all die too.
I think you'll find that some of your people aren't your people anymore.
I've made it real clear already that I don't really care. About.
I don't
me
know if you
walking
want
up on it
to.
anyway.
I don't know if you want to threaten the person holding the grenade.
But
Go well.
I'm not opposed to that little deal there either. You give me that information, we can walk the hell up out here.
Oh, we'll walk away after she walks away. She's done with the Rangers. She walks away. And we
Why are
won't
you guys even believing a word that comes out of her mouth?
I didn't say I
Because
believe her.
if there's a chance that she has information, I'm willing to take that chance.
If I can find information on this person. You ever wanted to hurt somebody so bad for what they did to you?
Yeah.
What they took?
I'm currently feeling that right now.
I'm 1 second away from hitting this grenade directly into her face. So give me a reason to not do it.
Well, I think Peggy and I would appreciate if you didn't do that. Because it's possible she does have some information of value.
Sugar is currently tuning his their guitar.
You're trusting her to not try to ruin more lives than she's already ruined?
Oh no, I absolutely expect her to continue.
But if she's no longer has the power structure to back her up, I suspect it'll take her a while to do anything.
She's controlling others, having them do her bidding.
Yes,
I don't trust it.
neither do I.
We can
That's
break
the way
those
the
chains.
world works.
That's why
That's the way
I
it always works.
Shut your mouth!
What do you say to our counter proposal? You got an in between for that?
it seems like it's that or there's going to be some violence.
I'd rather save my bullets for somebody else if I can for now.
as you were saying this, Pawn, you and Lefty do make it up the steps of the Desert Rangers headquarters.
And I see like everyone there.
Yes, you can see there are people gathered outside with guns. Some of them look friendly to Lefty, and you walk past them, but some of them look a little agitated, and some of them look like they might just pull a trigger.
So I like observe the area, and I have my glasses on, so I assume that it's easier for me to see everything. And I'm like, oh, well, look at that, my #1 fan, Tipper. Good to see you. Let's talk. As I like go to Tipper and kind of like push it aside a little bit, and I'm like, is that a grenade and a bloody nose from Saffron and blood on Jordan's knuckle or Sugar's knuckles, and also like what's going on, boss? As kind of leans in.
Tipper sort of leans toward him and is like, to be honest with you, we walked in right as like Sugar punched this one across her face. I don't really have a horse in this race, but I'm willing to support all the people here who do. I'm just
Support
sort
my
of
friends. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just not sure what's exactly going on. Although everyone in our little family here looks pretty pissed off. So keep your eye on the door in case we have to make a break for it. I don't know if you noticed, there's a huge grenade that pin on it without the pin on it on the desk.
Yeah, this is bad. I mean, I've done a lot of bad things in my life, but punching a cop like in the middle of a cop town, in the middle of a headquarters, it's like, holy shit. So he goes, all right, I'll go get changed. That way, if you need me, just yell pancake, and I'll just start swinging, and then we'll just go from there. And
Go find that phone
I
booth.
feel like if
Raider? Really? Marcus Cole.
to my understanding, Saffron was drawing a conclusion while Saffron's doing that, because I saw what she was doing and Sugar would be responding to Saffron. Is there a, I'm assuming there has to be some kind of intercom connection that connects to like the fort's system, sound system.
Wouldn't be in her office. If there would be like an alert system, but not like a voice system, but like a siren type system, like a siren, like when you like that has like a code, like an alert system.
So I couldn't plug in, is what I'm hearing.
No.
Didn't you like a say anything situation? Just walk outside and hold your Pip-Boy above your head and.
I
Yeah.
love that reference. Thank you.
yeah,
It was loud when you were playing it before.
So if that's the case, Sugar would have turned off this repeating confession and started shifting the amp on the Pip-Boy after tuning the guitar.
Peggy will remove her hat and take another sip out of the bottle, just straight out of the bottle.
You all are chastising me for associating with raiders, and yet.
Oh, he's recovered. He's recovered. He is repentant.
There's a raider. Where? As he begins to back off immediately, and be like,
No.
To be fair, no. Now listen here. One, Pond is a sweetheart. You don't look at him. Two, I barely met these people like a week ago, so don't be associating me with nobody just yet. Thank you. Three, quit paying attention to them and talk to me. I'm the one holding the goddamn grenade, and Marcus and I, we need some answers.
True. Hostage situation. All civilians must evacuate the area. Let's go. As I begin to like backtrack a little bit.
And
I'm willing
you
to
like
work.
bump right into the very large chest of Malcolm, who is standing right in the doorway that you're trying to back the fuck out of.
Ooh.
Malcolm, dear.
That's
Good to see
Lefty, right?
you. Lefty.
Okay, right.
Yeah, she calls him Malcolm. Good to see you. These people are trying to hurt me, and I need you to go get help.
Conversation. Focus.
He's not gonna do anything for you anymore.
I mean, Malcolm, if you do go get her help, I'm gonna let go of this grenade and we're all gonna go get night. But I need you to talk to me. We made a very clear counteroffer.
Saffron, you can't believe that this is going to continue. Your own deputies have or several of them have heard what you've done. The other rangers outside of this fort aren't gonna stand for this. You can't possibly imagine this is going to continue now. We're offering you a chance to walk away, and as much as that pains me, and I'm sure it pains Peggy as well, I think we both prefer her to let go of that grenade almost. But we're giving you an option to walk away with your life.
If I have to choose you or Charlie, I want Charlie.
Sugar's gonna be holding the guitar, which is tuned, and Pip-Boy Max, and just gonna lean over extraordinarily close. Lady, you can keep fighting, but a bull charging off a cliff only knows how to hit the ground.
We all know you're gonna rise back up. I'm not stupid, and I know you have enough followers. But right now, you are not the biggest dog in this fight. Leastways, not for me.
And Sugar starts like doing some strum tests on the tuning of the guitar.
I think it's a pretty fair deal. I can't go take a dirt nap yet. Not if that fucker's running around. So,
All right. Malcolm. And Malcolm again, he won't even look at her in the eye.
I also don't believe that's his
Looks
name.
over at Ash and is looking at Ash now.
Don't you
What were you saying,
repeat
Jordan?
his name anymore. I mean it. He's not your plaything, your errand boy, whatever the hell you usually have him do. It ends today. And then in that moment, basically Ash it's almost like she punches almost near the grenade, but stops right above where the grenade was placed on the table.
A little bit of weed comes out.
Yeah, Pond will play Protect the President and like step in front of Tipper and then like
We're goners. We are goners.
Sugar
Great
strongs
face
up
the
a
whole
power
time.
cord.
No, it's over.
Does not break eye contact with Saffron, just looking dead ahead.
Sugar hits a power cord.
I like her.
All right. Damn it. And then she points with the finger that's not holding the trigger at Malcolm. After everything I fucking did for you. Fucking monstrosity.
Hey now.
And whatever the hell
Ash
you are.
is going to attempt to reach over and punch her in the face, but directly in the face.
Oh shit.
Since
Yeah.
you are already there, you can use your minor action to use aim to choose to hit her in the face. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I've never hoped for a natural 24 in my
I just
life.
imagine Peggy has this grenade and just like does.
Oh, that's right. Ash hits hard.
Yeah, so that was a 2 and a
Face
or
explodes.
2 and a 10.
Oh, okay. Which I'm
And,
unarmed.
my unarmed attack is the target number is 18.
And is it
and-
attack skill?
It is attack skill.
Okay. Well, you
Saffron had a
definitely hit it.
face.
Are the cops
so-
coming or are they?
So 3. So that's 3 successes. So 3 successes. You only needed 1. So that's 2 action points if you needed them. Roll your damage.
Yes. And that's 5 dice that I rolled.
You know, if you knock her out, I like I said, if you can knock her out, Peggy can work with that too.
Okay, so I got 2 1s, 2 5s, and a 6.
2 1s, 5, 6. The 5 and 6. What are your? Oh wait. You don't have an effect, right? Because it was just your unarmed.
No, yeah, it's just physical damage.
So 4. Which is about what Sugar did. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Sugar did. Yeah, 5, but then it did 1. Yeah. So.
Sugar small.
Be glad that wasn't my
Even when you're
sledge.
angry, I can see why he likes you.
Well, okay. We're zeroing back in. You're gonna stop being rude to these people. They ain't done nothing to you. They've been real well up until they hit you, but you asked for that one. You can't call somebody something like that and expect not to get smacked. You and I both know that shit.
I'm talking to him, not her.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Clearly, there's you're read the room, lady. We got a deal? Because I need some information, and then you can walk the hell up out here. I don't care where the hell you go. I prefer to use this bitch that I got in my hand right here on Charlie. Comprende? Bueno? Got it? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
How about you tell me where he's at? And I don't really give a shit after that. You know?
Yeah. You
So I'll chat.
you're saying that so everybody's inside outside, so outside you can hear people talking. The talking is getting louder and everybody sounds really it almost seems like there's yelling back and forth outside. All right, fine. What do you want?
Where the hell is he? If that's all you can give me, I don't give a shit. I don't need to know. Where's he at?
Lost my page. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna run into him eventually. Maybe. He's in Dallas.
Got any leads on him? Specific?
Well, he's been hanging out with the cowboys, which is why I wanted the deal with the chems. He's my negotiator, my go-between for this.
Huh. Wow, he's a little errand boy. I really was stupid, wasn't I? Daddy was right. Well,
Maybe not just an errand boy, but an ends to a means for me.
he's about to not do a whole hell of a lot. But Marcus, do you need anything, hun?
Well, you said that there was someone who was responsible. Other than the ones that I found, I'd like to know who that is.
I've given you enough information. I need something out of this, or I'm not telling you a goddamn thing.
You're already getting your life. What more do you want?
Exactly.
I want out of this freaking building.
All right.
Let me
Agreed.
go.
We will.
We
but
will do that.
we want that. We want that information first.
I really was enjoying being a widow, so I really need. Yeah, we need to. We will escort you the hell out of here. You can walk
You
off.
let me out with my people.
Ooh.
You let me out
your
with
people.
my people.
You can have two.
And one of them is not going to be Lefty over my dead body.
Yeah, I think we got that one clear. You know you're not taking that one, right? Because
Well, I mean, let's be
done with that.
let's be honest with each other here, Peggy. That the ones who are going to be loyal to her are going to leave regardless. We're not going to be able to control that.
valid point. Okay.
I
mean,
but
all right.
that
tell him-
that piece I would leave up to River, who I assume is going to be replacing you.
And as this is all kind of happening, does it seem like the crowd towards the door is getting rowdy then? I know you said they're doing some yelling
Yeah,
a bit back and forth.
How's the ranger situation outside? Are they like all around us now, or like?
No, they are still situated out by the front door. But you can, so Pon, since you're kind of like by the front door, you and Tipper both are still kind of closest to the door, with Malcolm still like right in front of the door, aka Lefty, right in front of the door. You can hear some of the people are like, we need to get in there and help protect Saffron. And then some of them are like, no, she's freaking dirty. There's this her time has come. Like you can hear that there is squabbling going on, that there are definitely two sides of the fence right now, and it's getting kind of heated, so negotiations are gonna happen or they're not gonna happen pretty soon.
So, Saffron, if you want to take this deal, you and those who support you can leave unharmed. Just, you gave some of the information. I just asked that you give the rest. And
I'll
we'll
give
be
you the
done.
rest when I'm outside this town. When I am with my people and I am leaving. I'm not telling you anything until then.
You have my word that you won't be harmed if you give us information.
Leastway's not by us.
You broke your oath to the Desert Rangers, Marcus.
They broke their oath to me.
I hadn't broke shit, and I'm gonna tell you right now, as I am the best shot in the room, kind of like winks at Marcus. I ain't gonna lift a hand to hurt you. If you will just hand over that information.
I don't think we want to be talking about who broke any oaths.
I'm doing what I have to do to survive.
You can make peace with it however you want, but this is a one-time offer, and I think we all somewhat want to avoid violence.
Speak for yourself.
I feel like we're about to face some outside no matter what. Honestly,
I think if we can come with a peaceful solution here, Saffron leaves with her people. You're missing a bit of information, Saffron. That's all you gotta give up.
I will tell you when I am outside with my people.
Where's our insurance on that?
I already gave you Charlie.
Yeah, that matters to me, but not him. I'm appeased. Marcus isn't. You're less likely to blow up now. If you could drop a single name for Marcus, you ain't got to do the tracking. I know how to do that. Hell, you can go out that back window.
I'll give you the name when I get out.
Marcus?
All right, let's head out.
Puts the pin back in the grenade only after like everyone has started walking out. Peggy will be like the last, like waiting for Saffron to like out the front door before she puts that shit back. Basically, she's just sitting there holding it with her bottle of Utahime that she is not letting go of.
And Sugar's just strumming a rhythmic melody.
River seems a little bit more calm now. She was holding onto her gun in the room next to Tipper and Pon, but now has like relaxed a little bit, but is still like has a defensive stance as she sees Saffron get up to walk out. And as she does,
oh good. Yes. I was gonna say before we head out, Marcus would like to, once he sees that pin back in the grenade, we'll walk up to Saffron and take her badge off.
Then you're gonna punch her in the face, and you're gonna say, "Oh my God, let's get her!"
I think she's been punched in the face enough.
Third time's the charm.
I'm gonna take her
up, Saffron.
just take her badge off. Without gropage.
Without gropage, it would be on her hip. She gives you the sturdiest look. And it is clipped on. She sees you reaching for it, and you go to yank it, and it doesn't come off. And then she like moves she like swats away your hand and grabs it, yanks it off, and then throws it on the desk.
Like another chain. Marcus will take that and flip it to River. Looks like you're the captain of this Rangers now.
Sitting there sipping on a bottle. Every time Saffron makes eye contact with me, I wiggle the grenade at her a little bit.
Ash continues to crack her knuckles like she's ready to throw another haymaker.
River, would you be able to help escort those that are following her out of town?
Yeah. Are you with me, Malcolm? Or Lefty? That's what you were calling him, right? Lefty?
You just see Ash giving like the glare at Saffron. She's just like watching her.
Sugar is singing softly under his breath while strumming.
Lefty will look at River, give him a nod. Yeah, we're good here. I'm on your side. And Saffron, hearing this, will look at Lefty like pissed after she throws her badge on the table, and then starts like stomping her feet. She starts stomping her feet, and she gives a little bit of a shoulder to Ash as she tries to sashay out the room.
Wait, before she does that,
Oh,
Ash is going to basically shoulder check that shoulder. She's going to, yeah.
Yeah, we go.
It's a contest. Let's go.
And the
Yeah,
River
Just
person.
walk out the door in this game.
Why would
Can't
you
just
shoulder
walk
check
out
a
the
brick
door.
wall? Who does that?
I know. Is Saffron also physically intimidating?
Hold
Or
on,
is-
she's been hit in the face twice, guys.
I
She's
know.
probably
She's like,
concussed. She's not thinking clearly.
And I mean, Sugar hit her hard enough for her
Concussion.
stuff. She almost vomited. You ever hit someone hard they vomit?
I can
Yeah,
taste purple.
that was like I did. I was like, okay, so
I can smell sounds now.
she is so she is so pissed that she will. I'm going to use action points.
I'm going to use some action points too. Let's go.
So,
Let's do the
permission,
thing.
go for it,
I'm
Ash.
doing it first. I'm giving you the what's it called? The not target number, but the defense rating, the difficulty. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I'm going to, let's see what we get. No.
20?
What?
One or
Actually
20.
hard for you. Let me see what my strength is. My unarmed.
We almost got out the door. We almost did.
Like,
Tipper's
Tipper,
just-
close.
Tipper's ponder like.
Tipper, this way. There's a back window. Come
She
on, let's get
ran
out of
into
here.
Ash. Ash isn't going to let that go.
Is River in the
Tipper
room?
just wanted to defuse.
Yes, River is
Okay.
in the room. The River's right by the door where you are. And she, yes, yes. So, it is a tag skill. I rolled 3 dice, 5 successes.
Do it, Ash.
Girl.
You get those
Okay.
action
10 pounds.
points.
Do it,
So
Ash.
basically, I would have to
Pounds,
use.
so she's pissed. She's furious.
So I would have to basically buy how many? Two more dice? No, 3 dice.
Not buy. You
It's
just use
up to you
that.
because what's your tag number, or what's your unarmed?
My target number is 18.
Okay, but what's your so unarmed is a tag skill for you?
Oh yes. That's 6
It's a
for my
6.
rank. Yeah.
Okay, so if you get 6 or under, it's automatically 2 successes for you. If you get a 6 or under, it's automatically 2 successes. And
Okay.
you said 18 is your target number.
Yeah.
If you get under 18, that's at least 1 success. So it's up to you. If you get under a 6, you get 2 successes. If you get under 18, which is more than likely, you'll also get another success, like a success. So you can buy as many as you want. How many? I think Jordan, you're keeping track. Yes. Are y'all
Yep.
maxed out?
We're maxed right now.
Okay, so you've got 6 action points.
Use them all. 'Cause
7.
I'm for sure this won't backfire. We won't come into a fight.
Who cares? Do it.
Use them all. Use them all, guys.
Every
Use-
single one.
It's up,
All
it's
right.
up to you.
Okay.
All of them.
It's
right.
okay because Sugar is currently strumming, so Sugar technically
Okay,
has an
we're
action.
doing the thing. We're doing the thing.
Drumming.
While she's doing the rolling and everything, Pon will like go over to River and be like, "Hello, my name is Peter. Are you the one I talked to about bounties? And like, I just want to feel like there's a raider out there that's like really, really criminal and
Time and
he should
place,
get his
time and
bounty
place.
increased."
Yeah. Which one? Is it Big John?
Yes, good looking, great pompadour, and then I'll let Utahime go.
Oh, Pawn. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Are we ready?
no.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. So there was 1,
Okay, that's 2.
another 4,
Oh,
a 6, a 5,
7, 8,
a 13, and a 12.
a 10.
Ten.
Last count.
I'm pretty sure that you just. so you're so you at least needed what 5? So you get 5 action points back. Holy cow!
I think we're full again.
Yep. Yep. Just about.
That.
So yeah, she goes.
Wow.
She goes to like shoulder check you, and then like you hear a pop as her shoulder gets just.
If you hit me 3 more times, I'm gonna do something about it.
Oh my god.
You hit me one more time. Okay,
a pop
one more
as,
time.
It's
One more
like
game.
her shoulder hits a steel wall, but she kind of just plays it off
Mm.
and keeps walking.
You might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, maybe your boyfriend will help me with it later.
Wiggle.
She gives Lefty a wink.
Grenade.
Sugar is going to be following this escort, playing music loudly.
Pon will be moving Tipper to the back room to go out the back window.
Wait a minute, Pawn. I feel like I didn't get a shot in like everybody else. I was gonna trip her on the way out the door.
Oh, well, here's your chance. She's walking right by you. Go do it.
Tipper would like to.
Put her foot out.
Yeah, her metal foot, her synth metal foot.
Oh
that's
my
super
god.
Titanium
It's so
grade.
fleshy.
Stick
Oh
her
my
foot out.
gosh.
Wow, like pretending she's listening to Sugar's music.
Oh, you guys. What are we?
That hurts my feelings more than anything.
Go ahead.
We're obviously a gang.
Such a good. Go ahead
We are-
and do.
They're
Yes.
ganging up on Saffron, yeah.
You really are. This poor woman.
I mean, she's
No,
guilty
she
and all, but
deserves
still.
worse. Peggy ain't done.
Okay, go ahead. If you are trying to trip her, let's do. We'll do another unarmed strength roll. So what's so strength? So unarmed is like at the very bottom, and then your strength. So what's those 2 numbers?
My strength is 5 and my armed has nothing there.
Good. This is good. This is good.
Okay,
But you got
roll
luck
2d20.
and action points.
Roll
Yeah.
2 20s.
She's setting the number.
That's
so.
wrong.
You
It's
can
like I was
spend.
gonna reroll a D20.
You can spend action points to roll like an additional D20.
Yeah,
if you
but
want
can I
to,
see
yeah.
how many action points I have, Mr. Marcus?
We have
Well,
7 right now.
We have
So
Y'all
7.
have 7. So y'all have 7 action points. So you can roll your total 5. You can roll 5 if you'd like.
I can roll 5 D20s.
5 d20s if you'd like.
It's 1 per.
That's
so
what's
one-
gonna be happening, people. And you will wait until I find 5 D20s in my bio.
Just to confirm, it's for every additional D20, it's an additional action point on top of it, right?
So 1 action point is 1. 2 action points is 3. 3 action points is all.
Is 6. Okay, so technically we only have 6 now. So with these, we are actually out of action points right now.
Okay.
Okay, we are looking at a 19,
Good.
Oh no!
Good
an
start.
18,
Oh no!
Wrong game.
a
Wrong
6,
game.
a 6, and a 7.
Okay, that's good.
What's your?
That's
Thank
all
you.
fails.
Target.
I think that's 0 successces.
It is.
We
0
went from
successes
like
and 0
a 10
action
to
points.
0.
You feeling okay, boss? You're kind of like leaning over there. It was,
So she, I'm gonna use. Okay, so yeah, so you stick your.
But combined with ashes, if you split the difference, that's still 5 successes.
So you stick your foot out, and she kind of like, she shoves it out of the way, and looks at you like up and down like you're short.
What? My foot was there. Sorry.
Your foot was just there. And then you will see that Malcolm Lefty does move out of the way of the door for her to walk through. And outside, as you all emerge outside, you hear the lovely music that Sugar Cyrus is playing. And then you do see that there are two crowds on either side. All of the townspeople are like, you can see like them looking out windows, but there are two crowds of Desert Rangers, almost equal in number for the ones that are currently in town and not out. But they're on two different sides almost, it appears to be. And Saffron immediately just walks over to one. And you can tell that this is her group.
Peggy Sue has Cindy Lou in hand and is leaning up against the front of the building. All right. Step 2.
Marcus will be like on her heel with his hand on Winona. He's not leaving.
And Sugar is like right behind her, playing music.
Very close.
Oh no, that's fine. Peggy's just
Very
I do better from a
loudly.
distance. I do better from a distance. We all know this, and I can shut the shit out that grenade.
I want to emphasize Sugar is doing this loudly.
Okay.
Remember,
Ash is near Marcus.
right next to her. Right next to her for that grenade toss. Just remember that.
So Marcus and Ash are like right
Probably
by.
on either side. So if Marcus is on one side, Ash would be.
Oh, if
on
Ash
the
is
other.
there, she can cover Marcus if the grenade's thrown. Never mind.
Okay.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Yes, and then so it's very, very loud, and you can see people are like looking and trying to find out what's going on out of windows. All right, when we get out of town, I'll tell you what I know, but not until then.
Fair enough, but if you try to double cross us, I don't think it's going to go the way you want it to.
Peggy makes like a click, like it's like, and is sitting there, like other hand has the grenade, sitting there with their gun too, just like.
Lefty will walk up, and he's standing very close to Ash as you all start to walk out to the outside of town, close to kind of where you were camping, that side of town that heads that way. And as you walk down the town, down the road, you do see eyes peeking out of windows here and there. All the different establishments you can see. There are doors that are cracked open and people whispering as Saffron and her Desert Rangers are walking out of town, followed behind the lot of you and River's Desert Rangers. And as you approach the edge of town, they slow and turn. All right. Like I said, Charlie is, as far as I know, in Dallas with 2 of his friends from the house that night. But Marcus, your family.
Since can sneeze.
Allergies.
Oh,
I
one
know
hell of an
that
upgrade.
the heat is god awful. I'm with you. As far as your family, Marcus, Scorpius wanted to take over the rattlesnakes. And made a deal with me. I had him locked up. And I was making my plays. here and there. And I told him if he swore his allegiance to me, he could do whatever the hell he wanted as long as I got my cut. And he had been eyeing some land and some food and, you know, everything that your family had. And he figured if he could take your little ranch and provide all of that food and all that you had to the gang, he could overthrow the leader. And he was right.
You just like selling people's family up the river.
Saffron.
Now, one more thing, Marcus, though. If you try to shoot me or any of my people before we get the hell out of here, I'll never, ever tell you where William is. And she
To be
will
fair,
turn.
you probably wouldn't be able to if he shot you anyway, but that's just something I went, never mind, ignore
Wait.
me. I'm just gonna I'll keep walking. Never mind.
He's dead.
Goodbye, Peggy, Marcus.
Saffron. Wait. You can't leave with something like that. Like I already gave you my word. And I'm not gonna go back on it. But
Good. You didn't ask.
William
It was not part of the deal. I told you the information about the people that killed your family. That's all that we had to negotiate.
All
Goodbye.
right, so how many raiders are with Saffron?
There's no raiders. It's a bunch of desert rangers, and it's about equal numbers. Y'all and her group.
Carry on.
Oh, Peggy's rolling for something.
Well, then I don't believe you. I think you're just telling that to me to hurt me. That's what I think. But I can tell you this: if I ever come across you again, I will shoot you.
Likewise.
Before you go, though, I think you should tell all your ranger friends that are leaving with you to throw down their badges.
I believe the correct term is raiders now, because they definitely aren't rangers, to my understanding.
Do it.
Taryn has to hold back Peggy Sue right now.
Out of curiosity, you new raiders, are you here via loyalty or is she paying you? And I'm gonna just point to the closest raider while I'm strumming. So tell me, pointing with the fret.
The gentleman that you're pointing at, he's like, he looks very confused, like, are we doing this? And he's taking his badge and he's looking at you, and then he's like looking at everybody else, and then takes it off and throws it in the dirt. It's all right. We don't need the badge. We're much more than that. I know people. I've got connections. I don't need a badge for my power.
Yeah, that's real clear.
And Sugar's gonna look at each of these new raiders. Just know. Think about what she did to each of these people. Betrayed friends, people once called family, and left them high and dry with nothing but shame. Johnson used to be part of her team, and she set up that bounty for us to hunt them, to make sure that no one would know the truth. Each person she works with ends up dead or worse, and she doesn't think twice about it. You're not just expendable. You're tools to be used and thrown away when done. So just know, you're going to live the life of a raider under the worst possible raider bandit you could ever imagine. She's not just selfish. She's inconsiderate. And she is demonic in every sense of the word. So best of luck out there.
Yeah, she's also single. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, there's at least one.
And she has a broken, shattered nose and like
busted face.
Her shoulders dislocated. No big deal.
It's fine. It's fine. He'll slap some like seaweed on it or something. I don't know. But they do. They throw it in the yes.
Let me ask the party real quick.
No, the answer is no.
puddle.
You already know. Casual knows what I'm about to ask.
We don't have any action points.
Our agreement was to get her to the outside of town. Anybody tell me no?
I think that
Look,
the spirit of the agreement was, I think, continuing on.
That's the spirit of the agreement. But that if Peggy feels something else,
But were you given the information that you needed?
Peggy got hers.
I got part of mine. I left with a little bit of a teaser. I think it's best if we let them go. I don't think we need to endanger the town folks here with bloodshed.
But how many more people will she endanger being alive,
Well,
breathing air?
Ash,
We'll find her.
It's a valid point, but I'm sure we'll come across her again, or she'll get her come up.
and
Until
sugar
she-
is
Rain
go
track
ahead.
should.
Until she officially gets like knocked out for illegal activities, there's still cops, and if you guys harm them more, then you guys will have bounties on your head, and it's not super great because
Seem to be working out okay for you, Pon.
it is, but like I'm kind of
mean,
lucky.
Peter.
'cause
But-
I'm in
but-
agreement with Marcus.
Peter,
You
There's
seem
no-
to be doing fine.
There's no reason for bloodshed at this point. There's town folks involved. We don't think we should pursue that.
Does it look like Sugar was able to get through to these newly formed raiders?
Some of them look like they're contemplating it, but they are already on the outside, and they almost look like you may have, but they're trying to be really just a few, but they're looking like real stone hard, like, nah, we made our choice, like this is where we are.
Ash turns to Tipper. Pancakes or waffles?
What?
Don't-
Who? Oh,
This is where it goes.
pancakes.
Isn't that
Okay. Yeah, so
yeah.
if you say pancakes, so he's like, just confirm. Are you sure? Are you like sure?
Marcus is going to
I
be
think
given
it's
the cutoff motion.
No, she looks at Marcus is doing this, and she's like, I think it's time to finish some things around here. This hasn't dragged on long enough, has it not?
And then he'll be like, all right. And then so he like takes off his backpack and like unwraps
Oh,
his bat.
Lordy.
And
Ash,
gets ready.
restrain him.
Here's the thing: Sugar has no idea because no one's explaining to Sugar about the pancake
No,
waffle
Peggy has no
conundrum.
fucking idea. They're talking about breakfast.
He's thinking she's making breakfast tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking
So-
about breakfast.
So Sugar is still standing where Sugar was standing, trying to convince these raiders to stay rangers.
So
As y'all were conversing about thinking about what to do, and they threw their badges in the dirt and they started walking. With some of them walking backward, like watching y'all as you were talking about this. But they are currently walking down the road out of the town.
And if possible, I would like to have used rally at any point during this travel communication.
Yeah.
Specifically, if you'd like, I can do the performance now, or I could just roll and we can move on with that.
Ooh,
Do it.
No. Yeah.
So as we're getting towards the edge of town and they're having the discussion on what to do, Sugar, after trying to convince everyone, in my mind, late at night, overthinking everything in my life, just wondering if I'm doing anything right. All these demons inside start to really come alive. Oh my, I get anxious and I don't know why. I can hear my dreams calling me. All these thoughts are haunting me. And that's why I feel that I fall asleep. I get over, well, would you look at that? Well, that's a bloody fact for you. As I'm making sure they all just vibe, just...
Okay,
And
so
with that, yes.
just to
And
confirm, you're down to throw hands right now, right?
Unfortunately, Marcus, I think in this situation is with them, so he probably doesn't hear this discussion. So,
Oh, Marcus didn't hear the discussion.
Peggy's
so I don't
Peggy's
think I would have. So fuck me. Yeah.
Peggy's further back a little bit, keeping her a little bit of distance. She probably just heard something about pancakes.
I think
and
Ash
waffles,
is
and
up
she's
with
thinking
Marcus
they're
too.
she's thinking they're talking about breakfast.
So
She
we
don't know
don't-
what they're talking
Well,
about.
We don't
if
hear-
I'm with Marcus, you would
we
have
don't-
heard me say pancakes or waffles for sure, because I'm still near
Right, but
where
if
you're
we're
at.
up front and they're in the back, I don't know if we would hear them. Right.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought they were behind us.
I
Like,
thought they
way.
were. I thought they were.
I thought
way
we were
back.
behind them.
The Saffron and her group are in front, going out of town, and y'all
Right.
were like pushing them out of town, basically. And now, and then they stopped, turned, had their conversation with you, and now
Right.
they are leaving.
If Marcus, if they're close enough for him to hear, he would discourage the talk of waffles and encourage the talk of pancakes.
All the way around.
Pancakes, waffles, yeah.
Encourage pancakes, discourage waffles.
Sorry.
well, pancakes
is
violence,
backwards
waffles,
again.
peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
We're encouraging
waffles.
waffles.
Is peace? Waffles.
Waffles is peace.
Waffles,
Oh shit!
peace,
Yeah, waffles.
Um,
Yeah. Sorry. For some reason I thought waffles was bring it on.
No. Remember, pancakes are flat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he will flatten them.
Okay.
Waffles are good because they're the superior of the two.
They're pancakes with
so
abs.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a
Listen,
good
we're
one.
gonna go ahead and take a little break.
Yeah.
You need
And we're
it.
discuss this.
Yeah, right?
Let's iron out this waffle and pancakes.
Waffles, pancakes, dilemma.
I just wanted to say that the group woke up and chose violence, apparently.
That is a way to get a
Yeah,
bounty up,
I
for
did see
sure.
that in the chat. That's accurate.
Okay, so if you will,
We should
enter
poll the
waste-
audience.
Right? I don't have the power anymore.
Ooh, audience, tell us if we're fighting.
Yes.
Do it.
Okay, so enter wasted in the chat for your chance to win a set of the Mithril Armory 10.
Type in wasted if you don't want us to fight.
Stop trying to skew it.
If you do.
And we will draw our winner after we get back from the break. And if you are enjoying yourselves, if you enjoy our content, please think about donating to our Ko-fi, where we do accept tips that we split amongst each other, the performers. So if you like what you see, leave us a tip. We really appreciate it. And yeah, so we will see you all in about 5 to 10 minutes.
to the bathroom. You'll be fine.
And we are once again talking about Tipper needing to finally go to the bathroom for the first time ever since she got her digestive system installed. Welcome back, everyone. We'll go around the room again, we'll go around the room, reintroduce ourselves real quick. April Hill, I'm the overseer of Vault. You can find us here every night on the initiative, or every Monday night on the initiative order at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And if you enter Wasted in the chat right now, you'll be entered into our mid-show giveaway, which we will announce right after this. Ash.
Hi guys, I'm Utahime. You can find me at Utahime Cosplay on Facebook, Instagram, here on Twitch, and Brianna DeCosta on Twitter. And I play Ash, super mutant, who is ready to, I guess, just ram into these people right in front of her and do some damage. We'll see. Pancakes, waffles?
You didn't hesitate to shoulder check. Just do it with your hands. Sledgehammer, you know.
Sugar Shack. Sugar Cyrus.
J Casual Campbell, all social media casual_Campbell, except Casual Campbell on Twitch. And I'm Sugar Cyrus, the ghoulish rock lord waiting to get away from this violent group of bandits. I mean, my party of adventurers.
Punched her in the face first.
Yeah, you started it.
First off,
And burn the building down.
First off,
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
a slap.
first off,
I messed up, guys. I have Slayer as a perk, and I could have made each of those hits critical.
yeah, we don't talk about that.
It's all right. You have an opportunity now. You have an
I
opportunity.
forgot.
To do
Fine.
Listen.
Next time.
I
And
forgot.
Sugar just wants to play music. I punch one person per day. That's what I'm allowed.
You're allocated one punch. One punch
One
man.
punch. That's it. It's less intense.
All right, and Pawn.
Hey everyone, my name is DeAngelo Murillo, and you can find me on social media at _DeAngelo. I do a lot of tabletop RPG events focused on bringing more inclusivity and diversity to the tabletop RPG community. And I'm working on my own tabletop RPG called Emerald Templars, which we're going to be doing a playtest for next month, which will be really, really cool. And yeah, that's me.
And the art is so beautiful for it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. All fan funded and everything, so it's good. Yeah.
And we got Peggy Sue.
Hi, everybody. My name's Taryn, also known as Valrook across the socials, mostly the Instagram, because I do tabletop streaming and playing, and I'm a general creative human with a fuzzy cat. And I'm a dice maker under the moniker of Umbral Oculus Dice, UO_dice on the Instagram. Look at these beautiful dice babies. Of course, not to play Miss Peggy Sue. James, who's trying to decide how much revenge she wants right now.
Another
Marcus?
grenade.
Mhm. I had a couple of
I'm Justin. I play the Slinger of Guns Marcus Cole, who is firmly on Team Waffle.
Yep. That was like the waffle. Okay, yeah. And Tipper.
3 grenades.
My name is Alicia Marie. I'm Alicia Marie Body on socials. I'm a costumer and RPG performer, and I am part of Shapeshifters Co., which is we do stretch suits and costumes for Halloween and other interesting events and conventions. And I, too, would like to find my way away from this totally violent, obnoxious group. I play Chipper, the Centaur Edificer.
Oh gosh. All right, we will go ahead and roll, and let's see who our winner is. Congratulations.
Oh, that's real awkward.
Nightbot, let's go.
Wait, who won?
What?
Yeah, roll it again if you can. The bot won.
Nightbot works hard, all right? They deserve.
Logan.
Oh, there we go.
Congratulations, Logan. You have won the mid-show giveaway. And Logan also has a show coming up that's going to be sponsored by the Initiative Order. So you're going to want to stick around and listen in because that's coming up real soon. And we got some people here that are playing on that. So it's really exciting. Can't wait. Yeah, so congratulations, Logan. All right, so before the break, there was none of this. That was all on Volcania.
It was
But this is a
this,
pretty
and then
sticky
this.
situation.
And then this.
Oh my gosh. So before the break, you had confronted Saffron in her office. You were negotiating to make a deal. Things got rather sticky. There was some punching, some slapping, some shoulder checking, some almost tripping, some dirty looks, some people turning on other people, and you end up, she ends up giving you some information about somebody by the name of Charlie that Peggy Sue knows, and somebody by the name of Scorpius who apparently killed a lot of Marcus's family. And you escort her out of town, take her badge, take her friends' badges away, and they are no longer this group that she's with. There are still some good desert rangers left in town. It's now being head up by River, who's no longer the deputy. She's the sheriff. But y'all did not shoot the sheriff or the deputy.
Yes.
But they did. You had them turn over their badges, and she says she knows where somebody by the name of William is as she heads out of town, and that is her last little bit of you'll never get to ask her about that or find any information about that if you shoot her. So yeah, and she's left. She's walking down the road.
Han begins to undress and at least take off his shirt, and then put down his backpack where he's unfurling, trying to hide behind Tipper's like thin frame, and like trying to like undo all of his stuff. You're like, all right, if you guys got grenades and everything, make sure to whip them out, because I'll go over.
Do we all know this is happening?
Marcus is like,
Actually,
wait a minute.
you know what? What will is this is happening? Hey, the hell are you taking your shirt off for, Pawn? Just says that out loud.
If Marcus sees this, knowing that is what he needs to get his nipples torqued to get going,
I thought your name was Peter.
He's going to hold his hands
Peter,
up.
right?
He's going to hold his hands up.
So-
Whoa.
Well, hold on, April.
Hold
if
on.
Saffron could hear us, is she in our zone? Is she not in another zone? Is she in our zone, April? Is that what just happened?
Oh,
So
snap.
she has been, because when you were all discussing and she said what she said, she turned, the rest of them turned, and they left their badges in the dirt, and they did start walking away. So they are technically like one zone, like in the next zone, but you're like getting ready, like you're going to do a blind attack behind them. But then you're saying this to Pawn, and Lefty is like, thought his name was Peter, as Pawn's like starting to like rip his shirt and whatnot.
God, it's so hot outside. Wow. As you just like.
Marcus is going to have his hands up, trying to
inside of me.
calm everyone down.
Marcus, I have a growing sense of unease in this crowd.
Tipper, I don't think violence is going to cure that. The town's directly behind us. I don't think we want violence to ensue. Am I alone in this?
I
You
mean,
feel
Trust me, I want nothing more than to take her life for what she's done, but
There's other methods other than shooting
gave her
to
my
get
word.
stuff done.
We gave her our word, and there's other lives at stake than beyond our own.
I mean, she didn't
I
keep
don't remember
hers.
agreeing to anything, frankly.
That's true.
We're all
Ashley.
huddled.
We didn't.
All right, let's.
fine. If you
Do
believe
you want
then,
to do you
I
want
don't
to do you want
believe-
to do you want to wait a day and then go track them down?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Did you hear Ash? When we walked in, the first thing Ash said was, "You believe anything coming out of her mouth." We gave her word. How do you know we're not going to keep walking on this road and people aren't going to start jumping out of the bushes to kick our asses, and then you're going to wish we fried up some pancakes out here? Are you frozen, Marcus? Oh no, maybe not.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
He was
Listen,
just
I'm
in
listening.
shock.
I'm listening intently to what you're saying.
He was having frozen
I mean, she did
pancakes,
call-
like, oh.
She did call Lefty a monster.
Right. Look, if you want to fight, I'm all for it. Let's just wait a little
Okay.
bit.
'Cause
Follow.
I'm in the
Get away
wasteland,
If that's what you
all
really
on my
want to do.
own. I see where I'm going.
Then the word is kept,
places home.
And no innocent lives are at stake.
So see where I go.
I-
I fold
Han will
these
look at the Tipper.
pieces.
Am I narratively like unbuttoned shirt and
Your nipples fill the air.
yeah.
There's a breeze.
My
There's a
nipples
breeze.
cut through
It's
glass
coming
right
from-
now. They're ready.
The diamond cutters are ready.
So he looks to Tipper and be like, "This is it, boss. Like, do you want to call it off, or you want me to go in? It's up to you. I'm ride or die."
I feel like this is Marcus's, Peggy's, and partially Ash's game. And if they're not on board, I think we should sort of play along with them. But we should keep our eyes and ears open because I'm not feeling good about this. Some maybe 6th, 7th, 8th sense is sort of going off. I mean, I don't even know if I have senses because I'm not really truly human, but you know what I mean.
It could be what we had for dinner last night.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you and I already have a similar thought, but that's just my guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. Did you recorded? I heard her voice on that tape.
Yeah, Sugar. Hey, Sugar Shack. Sugar.
Say you don't know.
Sugar, you want to take it down to volume 2? Volume 2.
Hey, Bopper, bite him.
You recorded that conversation somehow. Do you have a way that I could make a recording of that and get it out? Let all the rest of the desert rangers that aren't here, let them know what's going on. Because there's people that are not here. They're going to want to know that information and evidence,
Let's broadcast it, hon.
Let me show you how we do things in my place. Click, clack, click, clack. Here's a holotape. Take it where you need to go. Let it echo, let them show, let them know what happened today. Because we're free to fly where we wish to go. And don't you ever
I'm gonna assume Waffle, as he
he's like
covers his nipples and kind of
he's like
hides again a little bit. All right, everyone.
River, you may want to set up extra watches for the next few days in case they decide to double back.
Yeah, no, we've got a couple people coming back in from a scouting mission. Good people on our side, but there are still out there that are going to be supporting her.
And you have a way to contact the other ranger stations?
Not as quickly as we'd like. There's not a lot of. We've got some shortwave radios, but nothing that we can major broadcast all over. But this tape, and she points at the tape that Lefty is now holding. That'll help. That'll help a lot, especially with people coming back into town asking what's going on.
Sugar's approaching and starts to lower the tone of the strumming, and if I do recall, it did say we would put you in a place where you can fix things in return. You do me a favor.
Yeah. You're asking for it now?
Nope, just making sure you remember. That's how we operate. Congratulations. And I feel like I've been here before.
And then Han will look to everyone and be like, all right, so I don't know anything about what's going on. What are we doing? Are we killing Femur? Or is that...
I have a request.
Of who?
Of all y'all.
Yeah?
I need to make a trip down to Dallas.
Really? Why?
Yes.
Who's in Dallas?
I guess you could call him my husband.
Well, that explains why
What?
you haven't wanted a taste of the sweet sugar. There's already somebody that's
No,
got a
to be
dedicated
fair-
flavor.
To be fair, I've been enjoying my life as a widow for about 5 years or so. This man did some real horrible stuff to both me and my family. And I thought I'd tied a pretty little bow on that one. But it seems that little sumbitch had a little bit more luck than I thought he did. and I just need to go clean house.
What do you mean by exactly by clean house?
Oh, I'm gonna kill the shit out of him, honey. Probably not nice either. I tried not to kill him quick the other time. I guess I was too slow.
Well, I mean, I'm where I go wherever the boss goes. So if she's down with it, then
Where are we? We're near Lubbock.
Where are we right
yeah.
now?
What is the distance?
I'm trying to picture in my mind where we're.
Yeah.
So you're in Fort Stockton. So Fort Stockton is pretty close to Midland and Odessa. So south of Lubbock. Dallas is way on the east side, and to get to Dallas, you would have to go through a heavily irradiated land. So much so that even Ash and Sugar and Tipper could not survive unprotected because of direct hits that happened in Abilene and San Antonio.
So we'd have to go a long way around or something.
That would take
You either
days
have to
and
arc
weeks.
up or arc under.
Well,
If we went under, could we stop through Laredo?
You would have to go deep under, but that's
Yeah.
I think though if we go over, we could run into Matador, which has a special
Well,
interest to me.
Is that the Scorpio? or
kinda.
Scorpion?
That's way that. Well, that's not a loop around. That's a because now I'm looking at that's where I. Hi everybody. I live in the Panhandle of Texas in reality, so Matador is about 2 hours away from where I live.
Yeah, but we're south of Lubbock. Right?
Now it's actually
Matador would
about
be north.
But
and
it's north an hour and then
Right.
east
up and-
2 hours. So it's
Up and over.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's
It's
what
but
What
it's closer to
It sounds far. So that's what I've got from this.
Yeah,
That's what
it's,
I'm
it's from Midland. It's good 5 hours.
Texas
As
and Hub City, Texas.
Yeah, it's still But if we're gonna have to take a long way, I mean, all I know is I've got an agenda at some point. I can't.
I'm willing to help, and I'd love to help you, but I'm just saying Matador is a little closer, and we can make it on the way.
You know-
Scorpio is kind of a big.
Did he have a bounty?
Well, if
Speak to the bounty.
you
River's still
wanted-
here?
yeah,
Oh, geez.
Rivers- no, so Lefty speaks up. You know, if you wanted, there might be a way that you could fuck over both of them.
Yeah.
You know, that shipment of chems that she was talking about. Well, there's a reason. There's nobody that's been able to get to it. So supposedly there's this vault and there's a shit ton of chems inside of it, and
Marcus.
one of the raiders got in there. A couple of them went in there. Only one escaped, barely with his life. And we haven't been able to get anybody in there since. Nobody has.
What vault is
Stash
this?
is so large that
What
whoever-
vault is this?
had like number 43 on it or something. But they said that there was so much in there that whoever controls it controls the chemtrade.
How does
There's
this?
stuff
how
in
does
there
this,
that we don't even have out here yet.
Right, but how does this harm or fuck over, as you put it?
Also,
Well,
Pond will
Charlie
look-
was.
Oh, sorry.
Charlie was
Well-
supposed to be the go-between.
Yeah, but what part she left out was he was going to be the go-between and brokering a deal between the rattlesnakes and the cowboys.
Pond will look wide-eyed as he doesn't have a shirt on and clearly looks exactly like his bounty poster in front of Lefty, and he'll just kind of eye him just to make sure he's not going to do anything as he combs his pompadour back up. And then
Mhm.
are the other rangers still around, or are they already
So River and Lefty have stayed, and the rest of them are going back into town now that the threat has been continuing on and walking on, and they don't appear to be coming back. They're getting out of range to any kind of threat. So the other ones have gone back into town, checking on the townsfolk. You can hear people coming out of their houses and out of the establishments and that they've boarded up. So currently you're just left there with River and Lefty.
Okay, I just continue like combing my pompadour.
Are we gonna have to worry about those things at this vault?
Well, the kid that made it out alive said that it was crawling with those big reptile creatures, the ones with the big claws. Had a big gash across his chest. One of his arms was missing. Barely survived.
Well, could you help bridge the gap for me in my mind about how taking control of this vault with the Kims helps us get to either Scorpius or Charlie?
Well, her plan was to get the chems for Scorpius, so that Scorpius could make a deal with the cowboys to join forces. Because right now, there's a bunch of little players in this big pool. But if she can negotiate enough of them to join forces together, and she can lead them.
I have a question for you, Lefty. Who else knows this information? Is it only you that knows this? I mean,
She doesn't really confide much into and give people the details, but when we're in bed, she likes to brag.
I knew she was a sick one.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like if you have to talk that much during things, then you're doing something wrong.
Actually, Chipper would like to lean toward Marcus if no one is noticing, and say, "This is probably just me overthinking things, but can we trust him? Would he be the type to lead us into a trap at this point, or do you think we can trust him?"
I don't know him, but Ash seems to trust him. That seems good enough for me. And he did take our side.
That's true. I just watch a lot of episodes of Star Trek, so I know that people can turn on a dime.
Okay.
Well,
And you want to be the one walking.
we could.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
We could reconvene.
Let you be the one.
We can rest up. It's not like we're going anywhere right now.
I wanna fly.
I will lean over to Ash and be like, would it be morally wrong if we took those chems and sold them to the community for a cheaper price? Because it's kind of like helping the community, right? It's like,
when you wanna do.
No,
Oh.
that's not helping.
That's how we can say.
they're gonna buy it anyways. May as well
You
buy
already
it.
see that this one, and Ash points at Marcus. You see that he's already addicted to those things, right?
He's not addicted. He's not
He
addicted
is?
at all. Quit anytime. Quit anytime.
He's always fiending those chems. It's only a matter of time.
As they continue talking, Peggy will be staring down at her bottle of Jaspers and kind of staggering back into town, just not paying attention to anything, just kind of in a daze, just meandering her way back.
We should we'll take the night and think about our next move, but I'm still struggling how taking over these guys. I can see how it weakens Scorpius, but I don't know how it gets us closer to taking him or Charlie out of the picture.
I think he just explained it to you, didn't he? Or
I
did I
mean,
miss something.
If they don't have control over the chems,
Then
the trade, then
Weakens their position, but they're still got a shit ton of guys and a shit ton of guns.
Tigger's heading back into town.
Yeah, but well, we've heard that the Astros, they're making a move on the cowboy territory.
Oh, so they're trying to infiltrate, pair up so that they have power against the smaller. Okay.
But if we take over, then we have the power, and then the gang grows bigger, and then.
I don't think that's of interest to. Well, that's not of interest to me.
Interest.
Malcolm, you know Saffron, but do you think she's going to be heading to this vault to make her move? Because she doesn't have many options left.
By herself.
She did have a small army with her.
Yeah, but they don't have the kind of manpower that they need to get into that vault, or the know-how to get into some of the safes and whatnot, the locks, whatever those vault contraptions are. I was never one for this, Ash. But yeah, I don't know if they have the means to break into it.
Will you be okay here, Malcolm, after we leave?
You can call me Lefty. It's Malcolm's the name that she gave me to make me one of theirs. This place is my home. It's been my home. There's good people here, but I don't know. I want to do right by these people, but I want to be me when I do it.
And at hearing that, Ash turns to Lefty and does that forearm grasp that they usually do. Welcome back, brother.
Thanks for pulling me out.
We gotta look out for each other.
If you ever run into anybody else, any of our people out there, let me know, okay? And you're always welcome back. If you need any help with anything, we're here for you. All of you. I've never seen anybody stand up to her like you all did. Thank you. Really. Thank you.
Anytime. Punch her in the face whenever you want.
You are that guy on the poster, aren't you? The hair.
And that was the day you almost caught Pawn, as he starts to backtrack.
It's all right. It's all right.
Cause that's how it is.
And he'll look to the group and be like, well, if they are truly like nefarious and malicious, then they may pull a raider move and try an assassination attempt while we're sleeping. So we should be like super on guard tonight, probably not sleep in town, and make camp somewhere else. That way we are hard to find. And
I agree with the sentiment. I disagree with the strategy.
whatever you think is best.
I would like to sleep in town with all the other armed bastards.
Oh, I don't know. They could bar the doors and then set it on fire. It's happened before.
Before Bon would know. Bon would know.
On would know.
Ash will start walking in the direction where she saw Peggy Sue start walking.
Marcus will follow.
You will see River and Lefty will go and start tending to the townsfolk and whatnot, the establishments with the rest of the Desert Rangers as you all walk back into town. And Peggy, you were meandering with your Utahime.
Yes, just until she gets to the front porch, probably with just like basically the like pub and inn place that they had stayed before, and she just kind of takes a seat and has like bottle in one hand, pulls out a cigarette, pulls out the letter with the B initial on it, the lighter, and then just kind of is just kind of staring at the bottle. There's like tears slowly rolling down as she's sitting there, like her hand is definitely shaking as she's sitting there. She's humming "You Are My Sunshine" to herself, and then reaches into her pocket and has just a photo sitting on her lap as she's sitting there kind of just staring at all of this stuff.
Ash would, if she's within range, I don't know how far she is, she'll sit down slowly next to Peggy. kind of not looking at her directly. She's like, I get it. I understand where you're coming from. If I had an opportunity to get back at the bastards who did what they did to us, I want my revenge too.
I thought I already had. At least most of them.
But hey, at least you know where that bastard is.
I took my time with that one. Someone like him showing up, acting all helpful. There I was telling my daddy he wasn't like the others. Sure showed me. Now this silly bottle's all I got left.
I wouldn't say that exactly.
You wanna try some?
Does it taste like Viking beer?
I think it's better, but some people, maybe not so much. She just kind of hands the bottle over a little bit. Here, take a sip.
Takes
I
it.
don't know how Ash feels about tequila. So
Looks like y'all did a full transition. Like,
I know, right?
perfect handoff.
Stinks like hell.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's an acquired one.
Acquired taste indeed.
Better if you have the right fixins. Daddy used to shoot his with cactus.
That make it better?
He said so. I don't think so. I think he just did it to look tough.
Is there a cactus nearby?
Oh God.
You would know that there would be some that were kind of like
Pretty
around.
fair. Yeah.
There's different kinds around, yeah.
Ash gets up and goes so she can test this theory, if it's possible.
Sure. You see, everyone sees Peggy is sitting down with her bottle. Ash has gotten up and starts walking around. What's everyone else doing?
Two or three things. What time is it? Like time of day?
Whew, it is getting later in the day now. It's probably around maybe 6 o'clock.
Okay.
6 o'clock, the sun's setting, it's getting darker.
First thing, I need to buy or restock some goods from a Navarre shop. So.
Okay.
Well, however much that costs, doesn't matter. That's
okay.
one thing. First step one. Step two. Does Marcus remember, or does he need to ask where Shepherd book is?
Oh no, Shepherd's at the church.
Okay, I would get the bottles and then head there.
Okay. Going to church.
Yeah, he might burn as soon as he walks in, but we'll see.
Tipper, Pond, and Sugar.
I think Pun would be near Tipper, just kind of like guarding her essentially in his Peter outfit. Since he's like, oh, I guess we're not fighting, and he just like puts back on his shirt and then like and his hair again.
How long does it take the nipples to go down?
They pierce through. It's too as he just like eyes everywhere, just making sure he's on bodyguard duty essentially, because he knows that tension is like really thick right now in this air of like brewing civil war and yeah.
So he's protecting Marcus.
All right, so I guess Tipper's just. So wait, Marcus went to the store? Is that what I'm hearing, or no?
Church.
I went to church.
Went to the church.
That is a lie. There's no way that dude went to church.
You think so, wouldn't you? Although if you see what he went there for, maybe you believe it more.
And it's called the Armor of God, actually.
Good. Interesting. Well, I guess I don't. I mean, this is Tipper actually talking to Pon. She's like, I guess are we going to? I'm a little confused. Are we going to Dallas tomorrow? Are we going? I mean,
I'm kind of
at this
confused
point,
as
I'm
well.
just going with the group.
Yeah, I think we're going to the vault. I mean, you're the boss, so you can tell us what you want us to do, I guess. But I think we're gonna go to the vault because I think there's vault, femur, chasing down Marcus's nemesis who got away, and like, so there's a whole lot of things we could do. But I think it's best we stock up because I feel like things are gonna get spicy. And
Spices, that's what I need. Shoot. No, wait, Peggy had some. That's right, Peggy did have some. I think we're fine. Okay. Are you gonna try to sleep or? Oh God, that blasted pet that Peggy has with her is somewhere around here. He always sneaks up behind me. For some
Bopper?
reason, he thinks I like him.
That's a whole other thing we got to deal with at one point because that thing's gonna be terrifying.
Maybe we can train it and use it. I mean, I think it would be kind of a flex if we're in a fight and some big thing. So wait, never mind. I don't even want to talk about that. Are you gonna have some?
That could be true. Bopper could be our logo for our gang. That would be. We could sell merch. That'd be a good idea.
Shh, don't say gang loudly. Ash might come over here
Sorry,
with a sledgehammer and give us a whipping.
Because sweet baby death claws.
Sweet baby death claw.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna shut down, so I'll be ready for the trip tomorrow. Don't let the mosquitoes bite you around here, or the roly-polies, or whatever else. Never mind. I'll see you in the morning. And Tipper
Sounds
goes
good.
over and.
Are we at
Sugar.
the inn? Okay.
Oh yes, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, are we at the inn?
Yeah, sure. If you, so Peggy was sitting out on the front porch. If y'all wanted to go in, get your room, and let Tipper shut down. Ash is looking for cactus. Marcus is going to church. Sugar, your music, Anara has come out. She was at her house, but she's now going to her establishment to start working again. But she sees you playing music as you're just out in the streets.
Is there an abandoned building of any capacity, like an unused space of sorts?
There would be some like barns, like just a couple shacks and whatnot.
I'd like to find one that's like mostly not occupied and preferably empty.
Okay.
Since Sugar will go inside, close the door, and just play music softly.
And she'll see you walk. And turn and walk in and start tending the bar again. Ash, you do find some cactus, several different varieties of cactus.
Ash goes back to Peggy. Is this what I need?
Yeah, that's the right one. Give me the circle. Give me that one. There you go. And she will take a knife out and start peeling it, getting rid of the thorns on the outside, because yes, that's a thing you can do. Cleaning it up. If you make steak wraps with those suckers, anyways. Texas, y'all.
Waste not, want not.
Yep. Prickly pear, just real fuck. Anyway, so she slices up a couple pieces. All right. Here you go. And she takes a quick drink and takes a bite out of it and hands it over like to Ash. Like, there you go.
Which one am I supposed to do first?
Do
At
the
the
drink.
same time? Or...
Don't take the drink and then bite into the cactus. Yeah.
Okay.
What? We ain't got no salt.
Better. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And as you two sit on the porch, enjoying your drink on the sunset, we will call it for this evening. But such such a roller coaster of emotions and ups and downs, and what you guys are going to do. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to kill everybody
I
or
know.
not.
I felt like you were
I
like,
was
please don't
prepared for
kill
that.
this like NPC.
I was prepared either way. I was like, I was poking the, I was
Poking the bear.
I was poking multiple bears because I was like, who's gonna do it? I just knew somebody was gonna do it, and then y'all all stayed level-headed. So much growth for y'all's characters. It was
I know.
really beautiful.
It would have been funny if like you're poking all these like bears, like Marcus, you expect it, Peggy, you expect it, you know, Ash, you definitely expect it. Sugar, maybe. Sugar's a mixed bag, and he did start it. But it'd be funny if Chipper.
I didn't start it. Peggy brought a grenade.
You did start the fire. You did.
Started it.
Yeah, you
did.
I didn't start the
Peggy had
fire. The
nothing to do
kids
with
started
it.
the fire with the fireworks.
You
I
nearly
did
punched her
nothing.
face
No,
off.
I didn't do a damn thing.
Look,
Walked in the room and punched her.
I am
Listen,
not
listen.
to blame in this
Yeah.
situation at all.
Was
I
not
love that I
expecting
can
from
say that.
Chipper. Was not
I
expecting from
punched
Chipper, though.
after Peggy said hello, grenade pin. Okay, so let's talk. I don't know about you. That's pretty much starting all fights.
I mean, that's how you get answers.
Punch first, ask questions later.
Threaten
And
to
That's
blow
Ash's
her up.
motto. Ash
Is that her
would agree
nipples?
with that.
We appreciate you not killing us outright, April, for our,
Yeah,
our
thank
grievous
you.
sins.
Yeah, I don't blame her. If she had
I was
just
like,
killed
I'm
us all
really
dead, I
good.
wouldn't blame
I
her.
know.
Are we gonna
I'd
throw
been
down?
like, yeah, I
We're gonna
get
throw
it.
down. All right. So good game, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. My name is April Hill. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram, stiletto DM on Twitter. Every Monday here on the Initiative Order at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We have Vault. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for those who donated bits. Thank you for those who donated to our Ko-Fi and tipped us. We appreciate all the support, and we appreciate everybody coming and just watching and watching our videos. So we'll hand it off to Ash.
Hi guys. First off, I want to say congratulations to the Initiative Order for hitting 1,000 followers on Twitch. Congratulations, fam. I am Utahime. Again, you can find me at Utahime Cosplay on Facebook, Instagram, here on Twitch, where I occasionally stream variety of games when I'm not doing D&D and TTRPG things, and Brianna DeCosta on Twitter, where I post announcements about all the different things that I'm involved in, because lately I've been involved in a lot, which is not a bad thing at all, because I've been doing fun stuff with friends. Yeah, so if you catch me here, again, Mondays as Ash, here on the Initiative Order at 6:30 p.m. for Vault. You can also catch me every other Sunday on Evermore Tales at 2 p.m. Pacific time, on Sundays at 2 p.m. So definitely tune in if you get a chance. On Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. you can catch me on Lady Death Squad on the In Crowd as well. And also too, we are going to be a part of DM Screenings. Awesome show. The first one shot, I think, is actually tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's
I think
tomorrow,
so.
Wednesday, I think, something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely check it out. All the fun stuff on DM Screenings Twitter. He's posting up about it, so definitely check it out when you get a chance. Yes.
We get to see Eddie's art.
And we've got Sugar Cyrus.
Oh hey, it's Jay. What can I say? Casual Campbell on all social media and on Twitch. I make creative things, doing creative stuff. As you know, I'm Sugar Cyrus on Vault. Tuesday, tomorrow on Gilding Light is the season finale for She is the Ancient, for my Dr. Jericho boombox, a reborn Franken goblin that has the ability to take parts of other creatures and sew it onto their body to make an abomination of itself, because that's how an artificer works, at least in Barovia. I just did the series finale for Volcania on my channel, so you can go check out the VOD. I'm backing up all that to put on YouTube, so stay tuned for me to figure out how YouTube works and converting that, so you can see all that on YouTube. And I'm gonna be doing a lot more storytelling coming up soon, and a lot more systems and a lot of various ways, including not limited to my own TTRPG anime-inspired Deep Breath, which had an amazing playtest on Jaspers Game Day Take the Initiative weekend, and we have some initial releases coming out for people to test out and experience, and then dive deeper into the wonderful world of Horiath, my homebrew world, literally a decade in the making.
Boom.
Exciting stuff. And Pon.
Hey, my name is DeAngelo Murillo, and you can find me on all social media at _DeAngelo. I am a TTRPG performer who always fights for diversity and inclusion and getting people paid and all that kind of stuff for different things. I think the most recent thing that's coming up is Homies Helping Homies sometime this month. We gotta figure that out. But I just got invited tonight to a game on 8/20 for D&D Beyond for their Jaspers Day event. So you can check me out there. I have no idea who I'm gonna play, so it should be fun. So follow there.
And Peggy Sue.
No, hi everybody. It's Taryn, also known as Val Rook on the Instagram, and sometimes and eventually more the Twitter. I've been promising that for months. We'll try that someday. I am a generally creative human TTRPG streamer and a dice maker under the moniker of Umbral Oculus Dice. UO_dice on Instagram. I do have a Ko-fi where you can both support me if you feel like it, or do a dice subscription thing and save up to get a whole set of artisanal hand poured dice. I do have a sale with that coming up in 2 weeks. Official date will be released this week on the specific day and time. Every Monday, I'm here in the initiative order playing Miss Peggy Sue. I will also be joining DM Screening, getting to play a Hexblood Druid, you guys. And I am excited because she's going to be a blast. So that one's excited. Pay attention to that one. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, in a couple of weeks, official announcement. It's gonna come out soon because we got cool promo things for it, but I will be stepping into the role of Keeper. And I will be unleashing my own personal nightmares on an unsuspecting group of my friends as I lead them through a homebrew cult Divinity Lost setting. And I am so excited to make Ronan scream like little girl. Oh yeah, and terrify Casual and pay him back for the beautiful story that was Volcania.
Oh my gosh, that was it was such a tearjerker.
All my players traumatized at the end of every session with tears and joy.
Yeah, that's and mine is just traumatizing them.
Okay, and we got Marcus Cole.
I am Justin, and I play the Slinger of Guns, Marcus Cole. Tune in next week to see what in the world Marcus could be doing inside of a church.
Drugs. You're doing drugs.
I guess you don't have to tune in now. All right.
Okay. And
It's highly suspect. Okay.
Tipper.
Okay. I'm Alicia Marie Body on socials, and I'm a costume artist, costumer, cosplayer, and RPG performer, and I'm part of the company known as Shapeshifters Co. On Instagram, we make custom bodysuits, screen printed and graphic. They're really sort of amazing. You should check them out on Instagram. I wear them in almost all of my costumes, so that's what it is. I am sitting here with my chili mac, and I feel like this group needs Jesus. You know, there's so much violence and it's unbelievable.
Okay, Tipper.
Pancake, you are a cult leader.
I'm in the middle of some costumes that I can't talk about, but yeah, I'm always doing something for my socials. You'll see what madness I'm up to. Of course, I'm here on Mondays with this crew. If we survive.
Oh my god.
And unleashing green mana ramp and really killer commercials.
Okay, we have the power of friendship on our side. We'll get ready.
Friendship is magic. All right, we'll see you all next week here at the Initiative Order, 6:30 p.m. for the next episode of Vault. Until then, stay wasted, my friend.